Welcome to Haunting Live from the Old Coronet Hotel, historical location in Kitchener, Ontario. A place that we have been quite often before in the past and have got quite a bit of activity out of every time we come back here. And we just want to welcome you guys back in tonight, so thank you for joining us at the Old Coronet. We're just starting our Haunting Live broadcast. We hopefully won't be too long because we are on data here right now, so we'll try to get through this as quickly as possible for you guys. But every time we come here, a bit about the history of this location. It once was a great place to come to listen to bands in the old days. They always had great bands on stage here at the Coronet Hotel. They also had a pool hall here. It was also a strip club, so it was a bunch of things in one where people would come and just have a great time. And of course some things happened that weren't recorded, obviously, so we usually pick up some stuff here when we come in. But right now, let me just introduce you guys to who is here with us on our crew tonight. Who's here?
Here we go, guys. Come on down. Okay. Hey, everyone. Actually, again, I'm Chris. Wanda's here. And also, we have a little visitor. And your name is?
Noah.
So, Noah is actually my nephew. Noah, what do you feel so far?
So, I'm a bit scared, but I'll get used to it. This is my first time, so I don't really know what we're doing.
Okay, all right. And earlier today, we took you to a special store.
Yeah.
And I know, so actually you're wearing something and also have something in your hands. You want to explain sort of what they are?
So basically, this is, like, I'm pretty sure this is, like, protection necklace. I'm not too sure about it, but this is, called snowflake quartz, and for me this calms me down. So this is the snowflake quartz. So before I was a bit nervous, but now with this, whenever I get like a bit excited or something, this helps calm me down. But this I feel like I'm really protected with, so these are gonna help me tonight.
All right. Now, what really made you interested in the paranormal by any chance? Besides watching your uncles actually on YouTube and everything else.
Well, I always thought that ghosts were kind of like bad things, but I've kind of learned that they're not normally bad, so I've just wanted to learn more about them. So, other than that, I'm not really sure.
Okay. All right. Any questions, Wanda, for Noah? Or?
For Noah? Well, I think you're gonna be having a good time, and I think you'll be very well educated after a few times out with us, for sure. And you'll feel a lot better about spirit and a lot more confident, for sure.
Now, for the people that are watching, all right, we might have some of your friends actually tuning in. What would you say to them?
Well, I would say that if you have an encounter in your house, if you ever see or feel a ghost, don't panic, just because it's probably, well, it's most likely just trying to tell you something, and they're never trying to hurt you or scare you. They're just either trapped or they don't know what's going on, because sometimes they don't know if they've passed on or not, so they're just trying to get answers and everything. So other than that, you should be fine.
What we're going to do is
Reconnected. Go ahead.
Okay. The wrong location. All right. So, but unfortunately, we're going to the little boy you're with. Right? You got your stones. Do you want to explain the reason why you don't want to go into it?
So basically, there's a women's washroom. Guessing he was only a few years old. Am I right? Anyways, he was trying to find his mom, but he's trapped up there, I'm pretty sure, and that's why I don't want to go up there, because it's a bit scary.
Are you going to face your fear, though?
Well, you guys won't be there, so I guess.
All right, all right.
Okay, let's go and find out where that spot is, and Mark, you can show us where that is.
Yeah. So we'll switch back to Trevor.
Yep. Okay. Hi guys, sorry about the interruptions. If there is a disconnect as we're walking through the building here tonight, we'll be spotty. If it disconnects, we'll just reconnect again for you guys and try to keep it on. But it seems kind of spotty here tonight, so. Okay, so we are up on the top level. I'm going to switch it back around here. We just walked up the stairs, so to Victoria Street. and that goes to upstairs up here. So we'll head up there afterwards and talk about that area up there, what it used to be.
We go first.
Okay.
But the one thing though is, in this location, what we normally feel is actually a female presence. She once was a bat.
And pick up a aggressive female energy here that's sort of like a bouncer type person, so a protective energy. So.
Come on in, Noah. We'll hold the door open. Alright. Alright. So the little boy is well known to be actually within this little stall here. In the past, so what we've done is we've actually put our pendulums in, which Noah actually has on, Wanda has on, Trevor that's actually on camera, and myself actually have on. So I'm going to do those. I'm going to take off my rose quartz chakra. Alright, and I'm going to use the pendulum with it. Alright. This door has been well known to close actually at times by itself.
And I think it just did close a bit there. Was it?
Location. Alright, it's a little boy here. Can you please let me know what yes is, please? You can actually see this thing rocking forward, backwards. That's always a yes, especially with me. Different people actually have different ways for yes or no's. Alright. Can you stop, little boy, please? Thank you. Alright, Noah, you have a question before? We're going to basically, so hold it like sort of like this.
Or do I just ask a question?
Yeah. Just let it be free from hanging.
So.
Alright. Alright, ask what yes is.
What is yes?
Alright, you're going to notice it's going to start rocking. Don't move your top hand. Keep your top hand solid.
I'm trying. Do you know what yes is?
I'm going to close that off. Alright.
Can you stop this? I know you're moving, so can you stop it? Okay, so it's slowly stopping. Can you go again, but a bit faster?
This hand a little bit more. So there we go.
If you know what yes is, can you go a bit faster? Ask him if he can listen to me and the thing's moving back and forth, which I'm pretty sure means yes. So, little boy, do you think I'm friendly? It's going back and forth. So I'm thinking that that's yes. Are you a friendly spirit?
How old is it?
How old are you?
Go count the digits. Go from 1.
Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3? Are you 4? Whatever one you are, can you go fast on? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going the fastest one, 6. I don't want to keep going because I don't think
Okay.
he's 7. Are you 7? Going in a circle. I think that's not me. Did you affect the cameras at all? Come in. Did you affect the cameras? I don't think you know, do you? Do you know if you affected the cameras? I'm sorry, did I mess that up? Yes? Okay, I'm sorry. Are we friends? Are you gonna hurt me? May I stop this?
Actually, not personal, Trevor. It's actually underneath OG. Yeah?
If the spin is yes, can you spin it? If it's not yes, okay, the spin is yes. If it's not yes, can you go in a line? Before it was spinning, and now it's not. Wait, so spin it if spin is yes.
You want to go upstairs?
So we're going to go upstairs?
Yeah,
We're going upstairs.
Yeah, just say to him thanks for much.
Okay, thank you.
Grab a hold of it.
We're leaving now, okay? Nice to meet you.
Okay, I'm back from, they're just doing their pendulum work in there. I was losing my connection, so I'm just going to walk out into the other area right now, but I'll leave them in shot if they want to come. But thanks very, very much for tuning in to Haunting Live tonight. We are from a haunted location, historical location as well, in Kitchener, Ontario, called the Old Coronet Hotel. For many of you guys that are from this area originally, you will know what this area was, what this building was used for. As I was saying earlier in the beginning, it was used for a bar, a pool hall, as well as a strip club, and some major band names actually came here that were in the 70s, like Helix and stuff used to play here, so pretty big band names used to come to this location and entertain in Kitchener. Now I'm just going to walk down to the front here and show you guys the front of the building, the entryway at least. Every time we come here we get activity, and tonight was no exception. We've had some activity tonight already. Let me switch you guys around. Sorry, this is just glare. These are the front doors. So they lead out to the parking lot and then up to Victoria Street in Kitchener here. So there's Victoria Street down there. So one of the claims here actually is right here in this entry hallway. The manager here, well, the maintenance manager that we talked to and deal with here at this location, said one morning he was in here turning things on, getting things ready for the day, and he is walking up this way from this angle over here and coming into this hallway, and he saw a reflection just in these windows right here, just like there's mine right there. So he saw the reflection in the window, and nobody should be here. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, nobody's here yet. He walks up here thinking somebody's here, and there's nobody around. So he saw a reflection of somebody walking down up and down this hallway at 6 o'clock in the morning one day. That was about the time when he first contacted us. So, but anyways, this is the main floor area. There's an elevator right there that they can use to go up and down to the different floors. Nowadays there's just offices in here, so this just goes around to a little area here, the exit doors. So back around. Let's see if the guys are ready to go back upstairs yet. I'll flip back around to me. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting place. A lot of history in this location from Kitchener. The Old Coronet Hotel nowadays just uses office building and office space, but has a lot of history to this building, and we always get activity here. Right now the crew guys are just back around, are just in the washroom area. As you can see right there's the washroom doors. They're in there with our youngest crew member tonight. We're teaching him a little bit about the paranormal and what to do when the real world paranormal hits you, not what you see on TV and stuff. So we're trying to encourage him to do the real world paranormal stuff and what we do. So he's really into it and interested, so that's great. His name is Noah. He's with us tonight. He's Chris's nephew, so we're just teaching him a little bit about what we do. And Wanda is also here tonight helping him get through some of it. So do you want to go upstairs to the other area?
To
the hallways upstairs?
Yeah, that'd be an idea.
Okay.
That'd be a good idea, because it was a good little introduction for Noah to get used to the pendulum.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Was that fun? How did you enjoy some pendulum training?
I actually enjoyed it. I got to communicate with him.
Yeah?
He was giving me good answers.
Yeah?
Some answers he didn't know. Like in the beginning, I asked him if he knew where his mom was, but it was giving me yes and no. So
okay.
He doesn't know. And then I was asking him how old he was, so I told him to move the thing really fast at like the digit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was counting from like 1. I thought 1 to 6, right? So it was moving the fastest at 4 and 6.
Okay.
for some reason. So.
Well, there you go. You got some answers
So he
on
was
it.
either 4 or 6. I don't think he really knew.
Maybe not, but it's been a few years since we've talked to him, so maybe he's
He
grown
got
up a little
lonely
bit.
and didn't remember.
Yep.
Or maybe he grew up in
So
spirit.
if there are times though that Trevor's actually phone does kick off, because I think he's only underneath the Wi-Fi here at this.
I'm on data right now, but it's spotty also, so.
I didn't have a spot problem.
Okay. Well, if it cuts off, we'll reconnect or we'll try Chris's phone
Are
also.
you still underneath the data, not the data, but the Wi-Fi here?
Nope.
Are you completely off of it?
Yeah, if we go downstairs, it'll be back on Wi-Fi.
Okay, all right.
So let's do up here quickly, then go downstairs.
Yeah. And no one can tell you exactly what room he didn't like.
Yep. Okay, guys, now we're going to head on upstairs to the, I guess, 3rd floor area. Wanda, Chris, and Noah are here with us tonight. We're teaching Noah a little bit about how to investigate tonight.
So I've already been up here, and there's one room where I felt like
Turn on this camera.
I shouldn't. So when I was up here with him earlier, there was one room that I went into, and I didn't feel comfortable in it.
Okay, do you want to show me which one?
I'll show you once we go in, but we're going to go into this first room, and then we're going to work.
I pointed out to you to do the ceiling.
So basically, if you look along the ceiling, point the camera up, so basically right here, see, if you guys see this ledge, right here, this, now, back in the day, we're outside now. But now this is inside. Back in the day, this is inside, here would be the window right here.
That's
along
right,
this ledge.
because as you can see, there's a ledge right here. This used to be the old wall for the old rooms. And there would have been a balcony on this side, which is now the windows over here. So,
But originally, the door in here was shut. When he first opened it, I had felt a really strong presence in here, and I was thinking to myself that we shouldn't be in here.
okay, so should we come back in here later tonight?
I'm not too sure, but he told me that the spirits come in and out of the room.
And why did we talked about it earlier before we actually went live? What was one thing that you came to a conclusion about this room? Since it used to be a hotel, what was actually in here and that you were saying, and why?
I forgot.
You were actually saying there's a hotel.
Yeah.
People leave what?
People leave their body energy here when they sleep. So basically, if you're in a hotel room, when you sleep, like, you have a bit of, like, body energy. It kind of soaks into, like, the room. So it's like your presence. Like, it was well known that you were here. So basically, I'm guessing a lot of people have stayed here, because right when we first opened up the door, like, there was a really strong presence in here.
Well, I'll let you know. Wanda's got something to say about that.
What do you feel, Wanda?
No, what do you say? What Noah was saying?
Well, that is right. That's very right. Everywhere we go and everywhere we've been, we've left a little energy behind, too. So, a lot of times after an investigation, too, it's good to bring back all of your energy to yourself. Breathe in and breathe back all of your energy into yourself, so we don't leave bits and pieces of ourselves all over the place.
I have a question for you. Do you feel any presence in this room?
Well, I do have some feeling in this room. I just feel like the room was wider. I feel like it was more open, and that maybe one of the walls shouldn't have been there, because it feels like closed in, but yet it feels like it should be open and used for a different purpose than this. It's like the history and like that energy you're talking
Now, Noah, what Wanda was just saying, are you feeling that also? Since we've been working with you a little bit beforehand?
A little bit, yeah. I kind of feel a bit closed in. Although this is a really big room, I feel a bit like closed in, like a box kind of. But but the air kind of feels flowy, but then at the same time I feel like closed in quite a bit.
Ceilings feel a little low. Seem a little low, don't they? They're not really high.
I feel like they should have been higher, because if this was a hotel room, then the ceilings would have been higher than this.
Okay. Right,
Yeah,
so
awesome.
Head on back down. You can hit the light right when we're done. Oh.
Let's touch in the dark.
Trevor in the dark.
Sorry,
All right,
guys.
all right.
That's all of us
Now,
in the
right
dark.
behind us. So actually, Noah also walked down, and he was actually saying something about a hallway. All right, we can do it.
You can go.
Yeah, I'm going
Come
with
on,
you.
guys.
All right, so Noah, we're here at the hallways. What were you feeling earlier?
Down here,
Turn around.
I was feeling really scared, kind of like I did in the ring. Like we shouldn't be around here. I felt like kind of threatened down by these doors because before he was talking about these doors, and then right when he was talking about the doors, I felt threatened. Not towards him, but by energy in my body.
Okay. No, you're saying the threat. And what do you mean by, like, how did it really feel?
Like, it kind of felt like pressure and everything, like, kind of like, it's hard to describe for me, but.
It does, I can understand what you're talking about, because I get that feeling like the energy is like territorial. It's like you might not want to go down that way because other people kind of claim that space, and
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I'll let you know, right when we first of all investigated this location a couple years ago, both your uncles, I think one was here also, but with some of the doors, so if you knocked on, it said housekeeping, right? Since we had the spirit box here, we were told basically in the bad language, basically to get lost. But actually in the other way. Alright, so that's what we were actually told. So, that was across the spirit box. Yeah. Alright, any other thing else feeling up here, Wanda?
well, I just feel like there's a lot of activity, like picking up a lot of the residual energy of the place. Like, I just feel like this was a very busy spot, like life, a lot of life going on, and yeah, it feels hesitant. It feels yeah.
It's hard to
What
describe.
do you feel it used to be used as? Do you know?
Well, it just feels like hotel
Mum's
rooms in a way, like that people used
Mum's
to
on.
live in these rooms and spend a lot of time with each other, and the doors were open and they'd party back and forth, and the bathroom was there, and it was just a big party area, but kind of rough. Not just...
Yeah, this would be a rough area. It used to be the hotel rooms from the hotels, so
You just feel
they'd
it.
come here after the party. So,
Alright.
then what do you get up here?
I kind of get like very lively presence, kind of like there, like she said, a lot of action kind of going on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether like it was good kind of like presence up here or bad presence, but I just feel like a lot of energy going on.
Maybe a bit of both, like good and not so good at times.
Because
And different
he
things
told me
and
that this place used to be owned by bikers, so I'm guessing that there might have been a bit of both energies between them and between everyone else.
Right.
So, and also, I also told you, who had their wedding reception here,
My grandma and grandpa had their wedding reception here, so
and who used to party here quite a bit?
my other grandpa, so they're all familiar with this place.
Now, it's your time to spend with us. We've been going through some locations. We've had some technical difficulty earlier, but you want to head downstairs?
Yes.
Yep, okay.
Wonderful.
Hi to everybody that just came on. We've got some new viewers, Roxanne, Angelique, Mrs. Angel. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're going to head back downstairs. We may kick off a data here. I had to go on data for upstairs, but we'll go back onto Wi-Fi on the downstairs area, hopefully.
Noah actually has something to say.
I just got a ringing in my ear right
Did you?
when we were walking down.
Maybe walk back and see.
Yeah, just walk.
Right when we walked past here, I just got a ringing in my ear right when we were walking past these two doors.
This is just a room.
But I think it was this one down here.
It was more this way.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to go down?
No.
Wanda's with you. It's okay.
Accounting services.
Or maybe it was
That
this
could be
room.
a scary place.
It might have been this room here, though. I don't know.
Okay, but it was one of the rooms.
Yeah, it was one of these 3 rooms here.
Just this area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right when I
If anybody has any questions, feel free to actually ask the questions, so that way it's actually replied on to us.
Yeah, and thanks very much for tuning in, guys. We are live tonight for Haunting Live at the Old Coronet Hotel in Kitchener, Ontario. So we investigated here a few times in the past, but we have a special guest tonight. Besides our medium Wanda, we have Noah. Say hi again to the new people.
Hi, viewers.
Are you having fun so far?
Yeah.
He's a paranormal investigator in training tonight.
Funner than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that, Ainge?
Yeah.
He's hooked.
He's hooked for life. Oh, I just heard something. Did you guys hear that?
No.
I was like,
No, but it's more that way.
Behind you.
What did you hear?
I heard sort of that as like a whistle, but it was more.
I kind of blew because,
You were ahead of us, so
yeah, so was it behind?
maybe it was mimicking you.
Was it right after me?
It was after you. It was behind you, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's far. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
so
Good.
clearly a spirit or presence mimicked me.
Yeah.
So I will hold the door for you.
Thanks very much, Noah. Okay, switch back to me. So we're going to head downstairs.
Alright.
How did you guys make it so far?
Well, down here, it's pretty fine, so...
Okay.
Do you want to sort of explain what happened before we actually went live?
So before we went live, we were
But
looking...
with the sound.
Okay, so back there, there's normally a spirit back there. He used to be the old, caretaker of the building.
There's some.
His name is George, but anyways, back there was a loud bang on something. Like he was trying to communicate to us. So I'm not too sure what he was doing or if it was just the ductwork. But we were kind of in the room just talking, and then we just heard a loud bang.
Mhm.
And I think it was from back in there. But then there's 2 tunnels here. We were checking them out earlier.
Alright, what type of tunnel's down that way, bud?
That's all dirt, and that's all concrete.
Alright, so which one do you want to check out first?
The dirt.
The dirt? Alrighty. Do you want to go all the way down, or do you just want to stay at the
I
door?
just want to stand because I'm
At
Yeah,
the
let's
door?
stay at the door because I'm not sure how the connection will go if we go too far either. So.
You
Yeah.
can go.
And the thing though is, since I'm 6 feet tall, can you start explaining what it looks like actually earlier?
So basically, down it goes a bit smaller. So basically, down there, he had to go down like this, but then right at the end, he was literally like this, and like for an inch, he was literally like this, and then he could stand up because it went right back up. But the entire time, he was like this, and then like this and everything. So it just got really small.
Was it comical? See,
Yeah, it was actually kind of funny because he's just like.
Alright, so we'll stand actually at the door.
Right.
And we'll get actually Trevor to turn around actually inside. And I'll stand right beside you.
We'll see how far we can get down here for you guys. This is going to be one side of the tunnel. And as you can see, the floor is all sandy and dirty. So we were grubbies when we come here. So I'm going to just head down a little bit here. These are the 4-foot tunnels, and I'm going to turn around here so these guys can come in. Okay,
So,
that's good.
alright, so earlier, Wanda was actually picking up stuff, and what were you learning about?
I was learning about kind of like energies and different types of energies. So basically, there's like sight, there's hearing, and then there's kind of feeling. There's basically all of your senses. Basically, you can also use for when you're communicating and contacting with the spirits.
Yeah, you did really well.
Okay, coming in for a little bit. See what you pick up.
Just stand right on.
I'm just gonna
Why
come
don't
in
you
for a
stand
little
right
bit
there?
here because it's a little too much dust for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'll stand actually right here.
What is wrong with this
Oh, that's
circuit?
electrical.
that's an old electrical panel. They don't use it anymore.
I wouldn't touch it
No,
in case if it's still alive. You never know.
it shouldn't be, but just be careful. Yeah.
Alright, so basically those try to use your sensibility, Noah. What you learned a little bit earlier from Wanda.
just softened your eyes and.
Right now I feel a really strong presence coming from like down at the end right now. And I feel like a strong presence coming from the sides currently. I don't really feel anything, but if I close my eyes and just focus in, for me, I see a spirit down towards the end. I don't know if it's actually there, but I think I do. And I can't really hear anything because it's all quiet, but I feel like there's a spirit down there.
Okay, again, while you guys take a pause, I'll just turn around and show you what they're looking at, how far down it goes. It goes all the way down there. It's really a short tunnel. By short, I mean small. It's about 4 feet tall. So you can't really walk in it, but no one can walk all the way down.
So Noah, you were just saying about presence. What type of gender? Was it a male, female, or child, or?
I couldn't really tell. I feel like it was a bit of a child. I'm not sure though, but when I was sensing, like, I felt like the presence was here for a few years though. Not too sure how old it was, but I felt like the presence was here for like 6 to 10 years down here. I'm not too sure though, but I feel like it's definitely older than 5 and not as old as 13 though.
That's really good. You're getting a lot of information. That's great.
I mean, I couldn't really hear anything, but I felt like there was something either walking or running down there.
Wanda?
Yeah. Oh, I was myself. I was getting a little energies shifting and moving here and there. I couldn't really pick up exactly what it is, but the energy was shifting, and it was right at that time where I was picking up and seeing something. So that was good.
So there was a connection almost there with both of you. So.
Yeah.
And again, you're new to this.
All right, so Hillary's on right now. Thank you very much, Hillary, for taking part. Actually, Hillary, you were down here. I think that you said, though, that you were sensing stuff actually a while ago. Actually, right when we did an event here a couple years ago. So, all right. Do you want to check out just quickly the dry tunnel?
Sure.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to walk backwards since I know this place too well.
I don't feel comfortable going in either, but
You're here with?
I'm here with you guys. So, I don't want to come really past here, but if you turn the camera around, you can see how far down it goes. And I'm not sure if it curves or anything, but
It goes straight.
it just goes straight down to there. I don't really feel anything down in here. But maybe
No, I just feel I'm seeing sort of like in the other tunnel, but a little different. There's the wisps of energy, but they're lighter. They're not as shadowy back there.
Hillary says she actually heard music the whole time right when she was here in the basement.
Okay,
I haven't heard anything.
not yet. We're keeping our ears open. We're listening, but
I don't see anything or feel anything down there.
I think if
I
we
felt something down there though.
yeah, it feels a little eerie to.
Yeah.
And then actually upstairs, so what she heard was actually last time she was here, which was actually she heard kids running and laughing.
That's totally not creepy. No offense to any spirits here, but that's actually kind of creepy to me. I don't feel anything, but I'm starting to pick up like strong, like picking up a bit of a presence, like of like a strong person, because it's like a lot of pressure right now.
Like a male, like a stronger.
Yeah, it's like a strong male. I think he might have worked on the tunnels, maybe.
And I'm a little drawn to wanting to go down there,
Same.
but
here,
I also
but
feel cautious.
Same. I feel the exact same way.
I
I feel like someone's trying to lead us down there, but I don't really want to go down there because I don't know what's down there. if you get what I mean.
Yeah, it's a little eerie feeling, yeah. So that's what the exploration's all about. Sometimes we go a little bit past our comfort level when we're ready, but we don't push ourselves, right? That's important.
Hillary said, though, that they had the doors opening and closing in the basement last time. So, just before we wrap it up, actually, Wanda, you get to do the close. What would you like to say to people?
Well, if I never really thought about it, but follow us, because this is going to be a really cool few segments we're going to be doing, and just if you're ever really curious of how to introduce it to or talk to your youngsters about it, you'll see how Noah reacts, and see how we work with him, and it'll be really something different for you.
And what would you say, Noah?
So for me, this was the first time. Like, this was my first time. But after being down here for a little bit and actually kind of connecting, I wouldn't say connecting with the spirits, but kind of getting a feel of what's down here, I can kind of sense the spirits after a little bit.
That's right. It takes a few moments. I mean, that's what we're taught, is to be quiet and listen and then wait.
But I have something to say. If there's any kids on here, and if they ever feel like there's a ghost, or a spirit, I should say, because it's a spirit. But if they ever feel like they're being targeted or they're scared, don't be scared, just because it's probably just a spirit trying to communicate with you, tell their story. Sometimes they don't even know that they're gone, so they're just trying to figure out and get questions.
Right, they're just like an actual real personality of a real human person, only they're an energy.
And they're a bit invisible, but sometimes you can see them clearly.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for tuning in. I do watch actually the episodes, and that way we can actually get more viewers. But also please do like and share with your friends. For everybody else, for your support. Again, those check out 4 great more events happening with us here, actually at HauntingLIVE/OGPSfilming. Sure to subscribe with us here at HauntingLIVE/OGPSfilming. Give a thumbs up. Show us that you do care. You can always donate with us here at patreon.com.